If you track with the channel, of course you know that we love to find new ways to play games together with the family. But here's a great trip down memory lane for mums and dads. The PlayStation Classic comes with 20 PlayStation 1 games in a little classic mini-sized PlayStation complete with 2 controllers, and is the perfect way to revisit the favourite PlayStation games of your childhood. So as you can see, out of the packaging you have got a perfectly formed PlayStation 1 in miniature style. The 2 slots at the front there take the USB now PlayStation controllers, HDMI at the back, as well as a power socket. Now it's worth taking an up close look because the finish and attention to detail here is really impressive. Anyone who owned an original PlayStation 1 back in the day will of course find this familiar, but with the miniature PlayStation Classic of course you don't have to insert discs because it comes pre-installed with 20 different games. Getting it set up was really easy. All you have to do is plug in your HDMI cable in the back there, and it comes with one here. So we'll pop that in, of course placing the other end of the cable into your TV. And then you just need to find some power, so you can plug in that USB power cable into any USB out that is powered. We did that on our PlayStation 4 and plug that in to the PlayStation Classic. And all that remains is to pop in each of the 2 USB connectors from the controllers, and you are ready to play a whole range of classic PlayStation 1 games. Now, of course, it's worth noting that as signified on the front of the PlayStation Classic box, some of these games have a PEGI 18 rating, but for parents, there's a lot of fun to be had. We've had great fun playing Qube 2, getting back on the slopes. The crashing, bashing action in Destruction Derby has been popular as well. Jumping Flash, kind of platforming but with a difference, and the puzzling action of Mr. Driller and Puzzle Fighter have also been big hits for us. And of course Rayman, which we've been enjoying going through on the PlayStation 4 recently. It was nice to go back and revisit what it looked like in its original form. Then there was the RPG action in Final Fantasy VII, and of course the stealth action in Metal Gear Solid. Finally, there's been a brewing grudge match between me and my wife on Tekken 3. Saving progress on the game is straightforward. You can create a virtual save cartridge that works just as if you had a little cartridge plugged into that original PlayStation 1. But if you press that reset button, you're taken back to the home menu. But if you notice, you get a resume point, so you automatically get that saved, and you can jump in where that last was. If one already exists, you're asked whether you want to overwrite to the new save point. So that's a really nice feature if you have to stop mid-game, and then you can come back and pick up where you left off. So there you go, that's our look at the PlayStation Classic, a really nice way to take a trip down memory lane for parents. Now of course, picking which games are included in these kind of devices is always going to be controversial, but for my money, we have a really nice range of different experiences that you can jump in on whether you played the original or not, and then you've got some more hardcore games that fans of that original PlayStation 1 are going to love.